Have you ever had the urge to build a weird redstone contraption that just has no purpose other than you're playing with redstone? Anyway, today I have made a little contraption that launches you around in a circle, and for some reason it backfires over here, and I always have to reset this one redstone block so that it doesn't trip out. But if we just return this redstone block here, there's about a 50% chance of working. If you place it fast enough and click it, hopefully the creeper gets launched. He sort of goes around the place a little bit, and sometimes he makes it to the top, and sometimes he doesn't. I've made this entire big contraption over here, just does not work. I may as well just get rid of this entire section. It was supposed to launch you out the side, but it just doesn't work. There's a 50% chance of it working, and that has to do with this particular piston setup here. It is not very good. I'm trying to return the block. I really need to set it up in a different way so that it works properly. We press this button, boing, boing, boing. Everything's going fine. Boing, boing. We're in here. Boing, we jump. We have to actually move a tiny bit here. This is the annoying bit. Is that in order to actually land on the platform, you have to know exactly where to go. I wanted this to be automated so that you could just step on it and it would take you places so long as you didn't touch any keys. But what seems to happen is we have to bounce, and sometimes you just get smacked into a wall. You have to position yourself very carefully. This is the world's least safe elevator. Do not take this elevator ride. We press this button, boing, straight through the wall. And then we bounce up and down, and then we get launched over here. And here we have to move to the center really quickly, and then it closes on us, and we get to the top. So I don't know what this is. Perhaps it's the world's weirdest science door. Maybe you make everything out of netherite, and no one can get into your base. Could have a little platform over here. This requires a ridiculous redstone budget. You have to be rich and bored to make this in survival. We come over here. You just walk onto the platform, you press the button, and boing, it launches you through the wall, and you get bounced. And also there's a 50% chance that you just drop through the floor and land in here. It's exactly 50%. I know this because every second time that I fire it, because of the way that this T flip-flop circuit works, there's a little piston under here, and it turns on and off and toggles this redstone block from being from being here and then from being here. I think I've just triggered a horrible event that may have fried my machine. I hope not. For some reason, it's like every second time it works. And then, wait a minute, have we replaced that? Is it going to work? Yeah, hopefully it works. I hope it works. And then maybe you roll up to your house, and then you have all this in disguised blocks. Perhaps that's just a stone wall, your regular average stone wall. No one will ever suspect a thing. Press this button, boing, straight through the wall. Definitely not a weird science person who has too much time on his hands. And we're in our base. This could be our base. We could make it unnecessarily more complicated. Perhaps there could be a redstone elevator. Maybe we could wire one of these guys up to it so you get taken to sky limit, or I don't know, probably the bottom of the world is where you're going to want to go. But yeah, just a little project for you to gaze your little eyeballs on. It's not super impressive, but I spent a little while on it. And I thought I'll make a video on it, because otherwise it's a waste of time. There we go. Creeper goes flying through the wall. He gets pushed out through here. First creeper fails just because of how it works. We have to clear him out so that the next guy doesn't work. This could be a really good setup if you're being followed, because if you have it set and you know that it's set to deploy you properly, then so long as you land on here while you're being chased in PvP, you can just be... You know what's really annoying about this? The fact that you have to perfectly... There's got to be a setup where I can somehow arrange it that we will perfectly line up every single time. If I put furnace here, I have to stand directly in the middle. So you're running away, you stand in the middle, boing, we're out, the door is closed, it buys us a tiny bit of time. It turns out we're on the wrong cycle, so we have to use the emergency exit. And so we come back around again, and he's still trying to kill us. We have a way to escape. Boing, boing, come on, please work. Please work. Through, and then boing, and we're out. And we're out on the other side. And then the next person who follows is going to get stuck under there because of the way that this redstone block cycles. It's currently stuck in the off mode cycle. So there's basically a success and a fail mode, and they oscillate. So every second person is always going to get the bad straw. So this guy's going to just land under there. So he won't make it to the actual base there. So you could obviously make a getaway while he's stuck in a hole. You could cover this with obsidian, and then you can escape whoever's pursuing you. And then the next guy who comes along, hopefully there's not two of them. Yeah, no, he fails too. So then the next creeper that goes to chase you, it's just it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I hope I haven't fried the yeah, I fried the machine. It doesn't like it when you use it too frequently. It's like one of those park rides where you have to queue up and you have to use it in a specific sequence time. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So you're going to have to create some sort of a delay, and before you go into this while running away from whoever's chasing you, you're going to need to have some distance between you and them so you can press the button and actually get launched to safety. And hopefully they won't follow you. Probably want to be shifting. Actually, no, you can't be shifting to hide your name tag because otherwise it won't work. So that's not very good. Maybe if you hop in a boat, is that going to work? If I hop in a boat, can I get launched and shift at the same... Actually, no, I probably can't shift, can I? I can't even place the boat. Okay, here we go. This is probably not going to work. Oh, no. That's definitely not going to... The boat's too big. The boat is way too big. There is no way that this boat is getting through there. But perhaps you could use it for other things. Maybe it can be a creeper storage system. Perhaps you have a mob farm and you really need to, like this creeper over here, you just don't want him here, you want him over there. So you press this button. You don't have to lure him, you don't have to worry about all that garbage, you just need to press the button and hope that he doesn't move, which means you're going to have to trap him in the first place, which is a massive waste of time. And then his AI might just wander off the platform while he's down there for 3 seconds. So there is a giant chance that it's going to be a massive waste of time. But, maybe it's not. See, it's working to a degree. Is it working? It is. There we go. He's stored. We have a creeper storage system. Perhaps even this could be a trap. You could have a charged creeper here. You have your enemy running along here. Maybe, actually no, that doesn't make any sense when TNT minecarts are a thing. But maybe you have a creeper or a charged creeper, and you just... Actually, let's test that. I want to see if this works. Can I summon a lightning bolt? / summon Minecraft lightning bolt. Okay, I'm just going to save that as a... Oh no, please don't burn. Oh no, my wool. My wool. / camera roll. Do fire tick. False. Oh, there we go. Alright, we have a charged creeper. Okay, so we sit this guy on here. We charge him. That's not what I meant to do. We charge him. We launch him. Is it going to work? It's going to work. Please be on the wrong... It's on the wrong cycle. I have to wait for the next move for this to work. I'm sorry, Mr. Creeper. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to move, Mr. Charged Creeper. There we go. Okay. I put another one on. This has got to work this time. I charge him. I press his button. He gets launched. The enemy is somewhere over here, and he's hiding, and the creeper just gets launched from a giant holding bay of creepers. And boom! All your redstone is gone. Maybe if you shield it with obsidian and you use netherite as the catch blocks, then maybe it will work. But likely it won't work, and likely this is a massive waste of time that no one should ever build, but I built it anyway, so it's too late now. Also, I built this thing because it looked cool. It moves me, and then I get stuck in the middle. For some reason, it sometimes does it to creepers and sometimes doesn't. It always seems to get stuck in here. I'm not sure if it's the chunk border here and it's messing it up or what's going on, but it doesn't like to move through the pistons. I tried using this one here. Did not work at all. This one did not work at all. The redstone stuff, some of it works, some of it doesn't. Most of these are horrible failures. The elevators do work, though. Most of them. Not all of them. Anyway, I also tried this one. This is the fall through the hole and get launched. I could not for the life of me figure out the timing. I should know how to do this because I used to make huge complicated things where there was just tons of these and it would launch you around for like a solid minute. But I haven't done it in so while, so I've forgotten. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.